great. Jenifer, Cheveia, what is that? What's Cheveia?
Cheveia. It's my husband's surname.
That man. Oh, that
you
guy.
know, right?
Cheveia. Is it, no, but is it like would it be a Portuguese
It's
influence?
an African name.
Yeah, it would
so
be, hey.
From
Only
Mozambique.
because from Mozambique.
South
there we go.
Area of
because it is,
Mozambique,
the language there is Portuguese, because I know my very good friends have got Gouveia, but Cheveia is something different.
No, Cheveia is different, and you can have a more native way of saying it.
I'm sure you can.
I won't
That's why
I
I was putting that. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You know this.
Definitely.
So let's get into the conversation very quickly. So the benefits of data analytics. What are they, and what do they offer organizations?
Okay. So, well, let me tell you that you made my life quite difficult, because after all those panels, I have nothing left to say. So bear with me.
I made it easy.
Bear with me if I say nothing new or if I don't add that much value.
Not at all.
So I think it's important for us to revisit the title, Smart Marketing Recruitment.
Yeah.
And as HRs, we tend to think that recruitment is about the process, selection, attraction, and then all those psychometric tests, and then ensuring that this person is fit, not only to the organization, but also to work with that line manager or with that team. And we end up getting lost in the process of selling the organization and ensuring that we are the choice, the employer of choice, especially in a moment that we are, that is a lot of scarce skills and a big fight for talent. And as HRs, we need to develop this marketeer perspective that is, okay, we have a product. The product is not the position, it's the company, it's the culture, it's the team. Yeah. We want to convert people to join our tribe, our clan. How we do that? When we have different generations, we have baby boomers in the market, we have Generation Z, millennials, and then in between we have gamers, and we only have Lenovo or all those interesting tools to give to them, and respect the IT policies where we don't have much space to bring the different apps, the different softwares that this generation is using to deliver high quality work or job results with less pain. So how we do this? This is the biggest question that all HR, talent acquisition, and I would say HR marketing people would like to discover or to make it work. So it's all about going back to the company and understand what are our values. Yeah. Where are we? Where we are adding to. Okay, we have a position today, but we are recruiting for a company that will stay, that will long, that is sustainable. Especially if you look at the SDG objectives. Yeah. And so we need to understand the moment of the organization and the future, and who we have with us, what are the lacking skills, what are the challenges, and after that, when we figured it out, we need to understand how people perceive us, especially our internal talent, how our talent perceive us. And there is no other way than by using communication and transforming it into data, and then analyzing that data and giving back, not only to the internal population, but also to the public. Remember, we want to retain the ones that we have, but we want to bring equal high talents in the market. So when we do this, we need to be able to be vulnerable as organizations. We need to be able to be transparent, and we need to be able to tell a story with the data that we produce. Let's look at our engagement surveys. Let's look at our candidate experience interviews. Let's look at our stay or retention interviews that we do to our best talent in the organization. Let's even look at our exit interviews. And after we combine all this information, we can not only feed the team the employees, the community that is already in the business, but we can also go to the world and say, by the way, we are company X, we are organization X. And, well, X is a brand, so let me find another name, Y or T. And after that, we need to bring them with us to this journey. Remember, marketing is about identifying the product, creating the product, generating awareness, then building interest and engagement. That's where data comes also. After building this, you want then to be in the consideration of the client or customer as one of the solutions or the solution for them, the employer, the place where you can grow, the place where you can do meaningful job that will not only sponsor your lifestyle, but also make you valuable to the community, because this is what people are looking for. They are looking for purposeful type of works. They are looking for meaningful jobs. They want to build or to deliver an impact into this world. So when you have that, then you have the conversion, the retention, and the advocacy. So go back to the market and tell them that this is the company, this is our journey, and we need you. And that's when you then target the audience, because you identified what you need, what you are lacking, and you want to identify those superstars in the market. How you do that? CVs? LinkedIn? Okay. Data? But my DNA, the saboteurs, because you want to understand which type of person you are bringing. You need to match the position to the profile, not to the skills, not to the education, not to the background, not to the experience, the companies that this person passed. But you want to identify who are the ones with sense of urgency. You want to understand who are the ones that definitely are catalyzers in the team. You want to understand who are the first followers, who are the leaders, whatever they are, even if they are not in high rank positions. And you want to bring them, but you also want to place them in the right place, in the right area, with the right leader, in the right team, where that skill, where that strength is missing. So that's why you need to do behavioral tests, you need to do values tests, you need to do saboteurs tests, because after you bring, you will never find a perfect fit person. So when you bring this person, you need to understand how this person will see their potential and their detractors operating, and how you, company, how you, organization, can support them. One of my biggest frustrations, and I believe it's a big frustration for anyone who goes into a recruitment process, and especially this young generation, is going there and feeling that you are being tested, and then they will decide your future. Like the stones will be thrown, and then you will get a letter confirming that you are being appointed or not. And this is frustrating, because it's a time-consuming process. So it is important then that when we go to the market and we say, by the way, we are company T, and we have this position, and this is our journey, this is our mission, and we want you to help us getting there, because we understand, we acknowledge that we are not yet there, and we need you. And by the way, this is what our employees are saying. Of course, you need to find a proper pool of advocates, internal advocates, that will tell great things, but they will also be honest. They will share what is not okay, giving those that are not in the company yet the opportunity to add value, to bring something. Because no one wants to work in a perfect company. What will you bring then? So when you get there, then you need to tell them, by the way, this process will take a week or 2 months, but during this journey, you will also learn. It's not only us knowing more about you. It's about you learning about our company. It's you learning about your skills, your strengths, because you will find out that a lot of baby boomers, millennials, Generation Z, all of them, they don't know what are their core values. They don't know what are their DNA, if they are the sharks, if they are the cats, the eagle, for those who know the My DNA or other tests. And they don't know what are their strengths and how they can monetize their skills in the market, not only in a new company, but in the company that they already are. So when you have this information and when you sell this data to the public, you gather their attention. You grab their attention, and they are ready now to go with you in this journey, not only of them joining the organization, but also them helping the organization to thrive across the time and also across geographies, because this is what any company that wants to prevail, to sustain, and to grow has to do, to sustain the great results across time and across geographies. And data is critical for that. There is nothing that I said that can be done without data. But we need human beings to understand when to use it and when to allow our algorithms to not only be predictive, but also be prescriptive, showing us what are the actionable tasks that we need to put in place to convert as much as possible scarce, talented, and high potential individuals to our organization.
Jenifer, you've done it.
Sorry.
No, it was the best conversation I've ever had. I mean, I told you, you're not allowed to ask questions. I didn't have to ask questions either. That was awesome. Jenifer, you added value. Don't believe me, you added a lot of value. Thank you very, very much for that. Jenifer, thank you. Thank you so much for being our final